We cannot wait for that moment. It is coming up soon tonight here. Kirsten, thank you very much. And getting those World Series rings, it's always such a special moment for the players, Jerry. And for the guys who are not going to get a ring tonight, but will be part of this celebration, this might be fuel for them. The guys who are here to run it back, maybe a reminder for them as well. Hey, we want to do this again.
John, that's a great point. Let me touch on the guys that haven't won that ring. Like Blake Snell. He's going to see his current teammates get that ring tonight and say, you know what? I want this feeling. I want a ring just like they got for last season. So it's going to fuel these guys even more to help this particular team. Now to the current team last year that are getting their rings. This is a culmination from the very start. Mookie Betts said it at FanFest. Everybody's going to be gunning for us. We're going to get everybody's best shot. It was us against the world, and they delivered that very first year together. Epic night for them, an epic season.
Listen, I think we've heard the mentality and just at spring training say we want more. We understand the position we're in. Everybody, we had a target on our back in the years past. They know that. But now they know what it takes. They understand that. They've already knew what it takes, but they're going, listen, we want more. They got to experience the parade. I think that was a major deal for some of these guys. Yes. You know, after going through 2020 and what you had to experience, what we all had to experience, they were talking about the parade was so vital. Then you go through that experience, you go through an off season, then you get the ring, and they say, listen, we're not done. Especially when you look at this team. Kudos to the owners, because the owners also come in and say, listen, we're not done either. Not only from all the things that they have done underneath, what they did from renovations to show the team, like, listen, we're not finished. We're still going to be investing in you. But not only that, we're going to continue to add players to make sure that we get to experience this once again. All of that culmination from the top down, that these guys are still hungry and want to get more.
And this is why they celebrate, because, Domar, you know this. No other U.S. sport, not the NFL, NBA, other sports, hockey, has more parity than Major League Baseball. It is so hard to win at this level. We haven't had a repeat champion in 25 years.
Right.
So the ownership knows that. The players know it. That's why they're not going to take anything for granted. They're going to go out there, continue to do their job, because they want to be back here next year getting another ring.
You have a guy like Kirby Yates who said this is the third time in his career he's been able to open the season wearing the gold lettering on his jersey, but he's never been a part of the team that won it the season before. He wants to be able to do that here in 2025. We are just getting started here on Leadoff LA. Austin Barnes, he's the longest tenured position player on the Dodgers, now in his 11th season. He gets the start behind the plate tonight. It's all coming up in about an hour. The Real AB getting his second World Series ring of his career. Plus, Jack Flaherty, he's going to get a ring at some point this weekend. He played a huge role in that Dodgers championship run. Before he gets his ring, though, he is pitching against his former team right here tonight. The champagne celebration in the Bronx was awesome. The parade through downtown LA was unforgettable. Tonight, here at Dodger Stadium, it is all about the bling. The World Series champions ring ceremony just minutes away.
But defeating the New York Yankees, being able to parade through the streets of LA in 2024 was much better, am I right? It was a special season, and I was honored to be a part of it. That's right, I played my part. I narrated the video that would play at the start of all postseason games here at Dodger Stadium. That video that reminded everybody they not like us. And nobody was like us last year. And I have a feeling that nobody will be like us this year. There were so many memorable moments last year. From Shohei Ohtani becoming the first player in Major League Baseball history to hit 50 home runs and steal 50 bases in a single season, to Freddie Freeman's walk-off grand slam home run in Game 1 of the World Series. And who could forget Mookie getting mugged at Yankee Stadium? Right? And manager Dave Roberts Roberts twerking with Ice Cube at the celebration rally right here on the same field. Those memories and much more will be remembered by these players and coaches every time they look at the rings they are about to receive. The journey to get here was not easy, and this new piece of jewelry is much more than a new piece of bling. Now, I want everybody to please direct their attention to Dodger Vision.
First time I envisioned winning a World Series, I was probably, I would say in Little League. You start thinking about championships, then you go out in your backyard and you start to envision being on the biggest stage there is.
This ring is going to mean a lot. Obviously, 2024 was a big year for the Freemans. There's a lot of things that happened for us, and for it to end with a World Series championship and to put a ring on our finger, it's going to mean a lot.
It's going to be one of those days that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
20 years from now, I think that I will remember once I got to this team just how much everybody cared. You know, anybody at any point could have turned and been like, you know, we've done enough. This has been good enough for myself individually or for the team. I saw a plethora of superstars pull together to make a really special year.
I overcame so much adversity, so many injuries and whatnot. So I think it really was a collective unit of really all 40 guys, if not even more.
For me, it was how we won, how the players decided to take over right from the beginning, handling those off days after we had the bye, just the whole team coming together and the players saying, this is how we're going to do things.
There was a trust both ways, regardless of what I asked of them. There was a complete buy-in. We were up against it. There was a lot of adversity, but that was as relentless and as tough of a team as I've ever been a part of.
I think the moment that I'll always remember, trying to strike out Rizzo. You know, Doc put a lot of trust in him leaving the game right before that. Huge situation in the game. And that was one of the biggest outs I've been a part of. And to see Blake execute it, just knowing him, that was pretty special.
Personally, I don't like talking about myself, but that, for me personally, is the highlight of my career. Having that moment and having guys believe in you as much as you believe in yourself, it's something I won't forget.
So it was always the dream, it was always the goal. But what I'm always going to remember is the last time when we win the game in New York, Game 5 of the World Series.
My father called me after we won the World Series, and he was emotional. I've never really, had a conversation with him at that level, of excitement, of pure joy.
I mean, that's everybody's dream, and now I have that chance to be here. My first year, a lot of up and downs, a lot of injuries we went through, but at the end of the day, it was worth it. We stayed together, and we are going to celebrate.
It's really hard to win 11 games in October and really takes all players. And so it is the ultimate team accomplishment, and just the number of guys who impacted that in so many ways is something that was really special, and we'll make sure and point out as they're getting the rings.
I've heard that we get to have our signature in the ring, so that's super cool. It's going to be very special for myself and for my family, and we get to kind of start off this 2025 season remembering what we did, and now 2025 we're going to do it again.
Los Dodgers eran, son y serán unos campeones.
Everybody should be incredibly proud of all the work that went into, winning that championship. It's an amazing feat. It's what everybody does this for. And to be able to share it with the greatest fans in the game, knowing that they come out and support us each and every night. There's no place we'd rather be than right in Dodger Stadium, sharing it with everybody.
Is everybody ready for some rings? Please help me welcome to the stage the men who will be presenting the team with their rings. They are also very deservedly themselves receiving rings of their own. Owner and chairman of the Los Angeles Dodgers, Mark Walter. President and CEO, Stan Kasten. President of Baseball Operations, Andrew Friedman. And Executive Vice President and General Manager, Brandon Gomes. All right, everybody. Let's get this started. Randy Thomas, will you please introduce the Dodgers coaching staff?
My pleasure, Anthony. Please welcome bullpen coach Josh Bard. Hitting coach Aaron Bates. Third base coach Dino Ebel. Major League Field Coordinator Bob Guerin. Bench coach Danny Lehman. Major League Development Integration Coach Brandon McDaniel. Assistant pitching coach Connor McGinnis. Pitching coach Mark Pryor. Hitting coach Robert Van Scoyoc. Last year, he was a special assistant to the front office. This season, he's the Dodgers' first base coach, Chris Woodward.
We're doing tape right now?
promised land not once, but twice with a new contract extension. Let's hope there's more to come. Dodgers manager, Dave Roberts!
This is Dave Roberts' second World Series ring as the manager of the Dodgers. Over his 9 seasons with the team, he has accrued 854 wins, the 4th most in the history of the franchise.
We also know that Dave enjoys golf, time with his family, and a nice glass of wine. And as witnessed his last year's rally dancing, congratulations, Doc. Now it's time to introduce the players. We're going to start with members of the pitching staff. Let's hear it for number 85, Dustin May.
Born in Justin, Texas, this is Dustin's second World Series ring as a member of the Dodgers. He missed all of the 2024 because he was recovering and rehabbing, but he's looking to make up for lost time in 2025.
Next up, number 80, Emmett Sheehan.
This is Emmett Sheehan's first World Series ring. Drafted by the Dodgers in 2021, the Boston College Eagle made an impressive Major League debut in 2023. After undergoing Tommy John surgery last year, he's working to be back in 2025.
Ben Kasparius, come to the stage and get your ring.
Ben Kasparius started the 2024 season pitching for the Dodgers AA affiliate in Tulsa, Oklahoma. He finished the season pitching on the game's biggest stage, the World Series. This is Ben's first World Series ring.
Number 77, River Ryan.
River Ryan was born in Charlotte, North Carolina, and made his Dodger debut last July. River posted 18 strikeouts in over 20 innings. The Dodgers won all 4 games he started. This is River's first World Series ring.
Number 63, Kyle Hurt.
Born in Rancho Santa Fe, California, this former USC Trojan is one of the brightest pitching arms in the Dodgers development system. This is Kyle's first World Series ring.
Congratulations, Kyle. Next up, number 60, Edgardo Hernandez.
Edgardo is from Cumana, Venezuela. He started the 2024 season pitching for the Dodgers Single-A team in Rancho Cucamonga. He finished it pitching for LA in the National League Championship Series, and this is Edgardo's first World Series ring.
Wearing number 59, Evan Phillips.
Named by the Dodgers in 2021, Evan has been one of baseball's premier relievers ever since. He's been the team's leader in saves in the last 2 seasons. This is Evan's first World Series ring.
Up next, number 51, Alex Garcia.
Alex was born in Alpine, California, and played college ball at Cal State East Bay. He joined the Dodgers in 2021, has been one of the top left-handed relievers in the game ever since. This is Alex's first World Series ring.
Maybe it's be the first of many, Alex. Congratulations. Dodger fans, let's hear it from number 49, Blake Trinan.
This is the second World Series ring for the 11-year veteran born in Wichita, Kansas. Blake joined the Dodgers in 2020 and helped them win their first World Series since 1988. His performance during the 2024 postseason are a big reason why the Dodgers are the champions.
I'm just using a nickname to introduce our next player. Bazooka! Come and get your ring, Playboy!
This is the second World Series ring for the pitcher from Calabozo, Venezuela, Brusdar Graterol. He is credited for creating the nickname Bullpen Dogs to describe his fellow relievers during the 2024 postseason.
This guy's entrances into the games were epic. He wears number 45, and his name is Michael Kopech.
Michael Kopech throws heat. He threw the fastest pitch recorded by a Dodger last season with a fastball that was clocked at 102.6 miles an hour. This is Michael's first World Series ring.
It is now my pleasure to bring another Anthony to the stage. Number 43, Anthony Banda!
Anthony joined the Dodgers last May and became a key member of the Bullpen Dogs. Pitching in his first postseason, he recorded 9 scoreless outings over 10 appearances, posting a 1.13 ERA. This is Anthony Banda's first World Series ring.
You are a champion, Anthony. That's my morning affirmation. Up next, number 35, Gavin Stone.
In a year where many players had to step up, Gavin Stone rose to the occasion. Drafted in 2020 from the University of Central Arkansas, Gavin led all Dodger pitchers in wins and innings pitched last season. This is his first World Series ring.
All right, let's bring up a local kid, number 31, Tyler Glasnow.
Selected in the 2011 draft out of Hart High School in Santa Clarita, California, this 6'8" right-hander made quite an impression during his first year as a Dodger. He earned his first All-Star appearance, and today he receives his first World Series ring.
Next up, number 29, Michael Grove.
Michael Grove was selected by the Dodgers in the 2018 draft out of West Virginia University. Last season was his third in the majors, and this is his first World Series ring.
This next player goes by Tony, but he's also an Anthony. Let's hear it for number 26, Tony Gonsolin.
This is the second World Series ring for the pitcher, also known as the Catman. An All-Star in 2022, Tony's looking forward to returning to the mound in 2025.
When this pitcher made his Dodger debut in 2008, his jersey number was 54. But it will be the number 22 that will all one day hang in the Dodgers Ring of Honor. Give it up for Clayton Kershaw!
This is Clayton Kershaw's second World Series ring. He's a 3-time Cy Young Award winner and the 2014 National League MVP. He's the longest tenured pitcher in Dodger franchise history.
Congratulations, Kersh. Now, at this time, we would like to recognize tonight's starting battery who are busy getting ready for tonight's game. Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Austin Barnes.
Yoshinobu's first season in the majors was a huge success. He started 4 postseason games. All of them were Dodger wins, and this is his first World Series ring. And this is Austin's 11th season with the Dodgers. He's the team's longest tenured position player, and he's been to the postseason every year he's played. This is Austin's second World Series ring. Receiving the rings on their behalf is Dodgers Senior Director of Clubhouse Operation, Alex Torres.
All right. Let's bring up the rest of the position players, starting with Will Smith.
Now, in his 7th season with the Dodgers, Will Smith is building a legacy that ranks him among the top catchers in franchise history. A 2-time All-Star, this is Will's second World Series ring.
It's time for members of the outfield, starting with number 44, Andy Juarez.
Last year was quite a season for the rookie from La Habana, Cuba. In Game 5 of the National League Championship Series, Andy hit home runs in 2 consecutive innings against the Mets. This is Andy's first World Series ring.
All right, everybody. If you have seeds in your hand, get ready to throw them up in the air for Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez made quite an impact during his first season as a Dodger. He was named to the National League All-Star team. He won last year's Home Run Derby and helped lead the Dodgers to a World Series title. This is the second World Series ring for the 3-time Silver Slugger from the Dominican Republic.
Congratulations. Next up, a player who the Dodgers acquired in a trade last July. He quickly became known as Tommy Tanks. Come and get yourself a ring, Tommy Edman.
This is the first World Series ring for the former Stanford Cardinal and graduate of La Jolla Country Day High School. Tommy's .407 batting average and 11 runs batted in against the Mets earned him the National League Championship Series MVP.
From Tommy E, we go to CT3. Come on up here, Chris Taylor.
This marks Chris' 10th season with the team. He has appeared in 80 postseason games as a Dodger, ranking him second in franchise history. This is Chris Taylor's second World Series ring.
All right. Next up, number 72, Miggy Rowe, Miguel Rojas.
Born in Los Teques, Venezuela, Miguel Rojas is an elite defensive player. 2024 was one of the best offensive seasons of his career. This is Miggy's first World Series ring.
The next player has made this trip before. My friend, my neighbor, come and get another ring. Mookie Betts!
Is the magic number for Mookie Betts. This is the second World Series ring as a Dodger and his third overall. Mookie is one of 8 major leagues all time who has at least 6 Silver Slugger and 6 Gold Glove awards.
That's it, baby. Fill up that hand with rings, Mookie. Next up, number 13, Max Muncy.
The 2025 season will be Max Muncy's 8th with the Dodgers. He made postseason history last season after reaching base safely in 12 consecutive plate appearances. This is Max's second World Series ring.
This place wouldn't be the same without him. Number 8, Kike.
This is the second World Series ring for the Dodger, who has appeared in every position except catcher. Kike has played 75 postseason games with the Dodgers, ranking 3rd all-time in franchise history.
One of the most electric moments in Dodger Stadium history belongs to number 5, Freddie Freeman!
This is the second World Series ring for the graduate of El Modena High School in Orange, California. His history-making walk-off grand slam in Game 1 of the World Series was the first of 4 that he hit in last year's Fall Classic. He also tied an MLB record with 12 runs batted in and was named the 2024 World Series MVP.
And finally, last but certainly not least, it's showtime! Last year's National League MVP, Shohei Ohtani!
This is the first World Series ring for the 4-time All-Star, 3-time MVP from Oshu, Japan. Last year, he became the first major leaguer to hit 50 home runs and steal 50 bases in a season. Not only his dog Decoy delivered one of the best ceremonial first pitches ever.
All right, we've come to the end of the ring ceremony. We would like to thank Keith Williams Jr. and the Silent Christian Singers to get us started tonight. And thanks to Randy Thomas for lending her voice to tonight's ceremony. One more time, congratulations to the 2024 World Series champion, Los Angeles Dodgers. They not like us. Take us out, Top Chef Brass Band.
That is an incredible piece of jewelry. You see the guys wearing their 2024 World Series championship rings. And Jerry, this organization, they just get it right. Every time there's a big event like this, they nail it. Anthony Anderson, what a perfect person to host. And they even have the Oscars announcer telling everybody their accomplishments of each and every player and how many World Series rings they won. This was just a special, special evening.
You know, we had the parade and then the rally that followed the parade, which was so perfect. And now the ring ceremony, and you talked about it, John. Anthony Anderson absolutely killed it. The perfect man for the job. Outstanding job as we see the team taking a picture.
You're exactly right. I mean, we know this organization, the ownership, everything is first class, top notch. They know how to do it right. Something that is so memorable, not only for these players and for these guys wearing the ring, but also for these fans. Something that they will never forget, to be able to watch these guys, the World Series champions, and man, what a show that they just put on right before this game.
And it was certainly Oscar worthy. You talk about the red carpet, they're walking on the blue carpet. Here in the City of Angels, outstanding job. The superstars getting their rings. Special, special night at Dodger Stadium.
And Mookie Betts picking up his 3rd World Series championship ring. And a lot of people talk about, oh, are they still going to have the hunger to come back and win it again? When you have a ceremony like you had tonight, you see that ring, Jerry, after the parade and the rally they had, I would imagine these guys want to do this again.
John, when I was a kid, when I first got a taste of chocolate ice cream, I wanted chocolate ice cream every single day, morning, noon, and night. My mom wouldn't let me have it, but I wanted it. Just like a kid were babies, you want a championship, you want to have the parade, you want rings, plural, every single year. It is intoxicating.
Oh, yeah, your mom was the one holding you back. But one thing about this team, nothing's holding them back. The desire, the ability, everything is right there for them, and they want to go get another one.
All right, so what a great ring ceremony that was. Let's send it back in.
ドジャースの英雄、大谷翔平がまたもや見せた。2025年 MLB シーズン開幕戦でタイガース相手に5対4の劇的勝利を飾ったドジャースは、エースにして主砲の大谷が今季早くも2本目となる豪快なホームランを炸裂させ、全米の視線を独り占めにした。メジャーリーグの新たな歴史を刻む怪物が、ついに2025年の幕を華々しく開けたのである。その姿にスタジアムの観衆は狂喜乱舞し、ロサンゼルスの夜空に響く歓喜の声が止むことはなかった。この日ばかりは、大谷翔平という奇跡の存在を称える言葉が尽きることはなく、報道陣や野球評論家たちは一斉に大谷の偉業を絶賛し、史上最強、規格外の天才、人間を超えた野球の神、 といった熱狂的な称賛の声を上げ続けたのである。そして、その興奮がまだ冷めやらぬ中、さらなる歴史的瞬間が幕を開けようとしている。次なる舞台はロサンゼルス、ドジャースの本拠地、聖地ドジャースタジアムだ。待ちに待った、2024年ワールドシリーズ制覇の優勝リング贈呈式が、タイガースとのシーズン第2戦の試合開始前に華々しく開催されるのだ。ドジャースにとって2024年は、球団の栄光の歴史の中でも極めて特別な1年となった。投打にわたる圧倒的な活躍を見せた大谷翔平の存在は、まさに球団を新時代へと導く救世主として輝き、世界中の野球ファンの心を掴んで離さなかった。その彼が、ついに優勝の証であるリングを手にする瞬間を迎える。この瞬間をファンはどれだけ待ち焦がれていたことだろうか。この日、大谷翔平は特別な考えを胸に秘めてグラウンドに立つに違いない。ドジャースブルーのユニフォームに袖を通したその瞬間から、彼がチームを背負い続けた責任感、揺るぎない覚悟、並外れた努力、すべてがこの小さなリングに込められているのである。そして、この記念すべきイベントをさらに特別なものとするのが、驚きのビッグニュースだ。なんと、ドジャースのメンバーはホワイトハウスへと招かれ、アメリカ合衆国第45代大統領、ドナルド・トランプ氏と対面することが決定しているのである。全米中が大騒ぎとなったこの知らせは瞬く間に野球界を超えて世界中を駆け巡った。まさに、アメリカンドリームを象徴するドジャースがアメリカ国家のシンボルであるホワイトハウスを訪れる瞬間なのだ。特に、2024年のシーズンを通してチームの中心であり続け、絶大な人気を誇る大谷翔平と、個性的な発言で知られるトランプ前大統領の対面は、今から世間の注目を浴びている。野球の枠を超え、スポーツと政治が融合する歴史的な舞台。大谷翔平はどのような言葉をトランプ氏に伝えるのか。その歴史的な対面は、全米のみならず日本でも大きな話題となっており、日本中のファンが固唾を飲んで注目しているのだ。そもそも大谷翔平がドジャースに加入してから、彼が球団に与えたインパクトは計り知れないものだった。野球史上でも類を見ないほどの活躍を披露し、2024年シーズンには投手として20勝を挙げ、打者としても50本塁打を達成するという前人未到の大記録を成し遂げた。その功績はまさに伝説そのものであり、世界中から称賛の嵐を巻き起こした。球界のレジェンドたち、ケン、グリフィー、ジュニアやデレク、ジーターらも口々に、大谷翔平こそ、野球史上最高の存在である、と断言するほど、彼の名声は絶対的なものとなった。その特別な選手が、ついに念願の優勝リングを手にし、さらに大統領との歴史的な会交を果たそうとしているのだ。この日、ドジャースタジアムには特別な空気が流れ、まさに野球の神々が集うかのような神聖な雰囲気に包まれることだろう。ファンたちはその瞬間を目に焼き付けるために駆けつけ、大谷の名前を熱狂的に呼び続けるに違いない。そして、ホワイトハウス訪問の模様は世界中のメディアによって大々的に報じられ、大谷翔平の名前はさらに世界の隅々まで響き渡ることとなるだろう。大谷翔平の偉大なキャリアに、新たな栄光のページが書き加えられるその瞬間が近づいている。この歴史的な日がやってくるまで、あとわずか。ファンは期待と興奮に胸を躍らせ、球界の英雄、大谷翔平が織りなす新たな伝説を見届ける準備をしている。ロサンゼルスの夜空は再び歓喜に染まり、ドジャースの栄光がさらなる高みへと昇華するその瞬間を、世界は今、待ちわびているのである。